Well, I suppose we're all Keynesians now. If you have a difficult economic period, it's probably not the time to turn the spending taps off. And whether it's the long-term importance of HS2, which it's always been badly branded, is more about capacity than it is speed, of course. Whether it's the knock-on effects right down the supply chain of all the people who would have worked on that project that wouldn't then be able to if you cancelled it, or whether it's just the simple fact that quite a lot of money has now been committed to it, which could well be lost if it was cancelled. I think it's reasonably clear that the project's very, very likely to go ahead. I leave that slight bit of wriggle room because I am still a politician at heart, and you never know in the current climate. But I think the signs are that we're going to get probably more spending on big projects rather than less, and I don't see why that wouldn't apply to HS2 as well.
As you hear many of the political leaders from the North say, don't just assume that you can only spend on one project. Too often in the North we sort of settle and say it's either or, rather than saying actually we wish to continue with HS2, but we also need to be working on all the other projects that are going to help us recover. So my short and sweet would be, no, we should continue with HS2, and we should continue with the other projects that we need to deliver to achieve levelling up.
When we talk about the sort of post-Brexit, post-COVID economy that we want to build, particularly outside London, currently it takes about 2 hours to travel between Leeds and Nottingham. It's a journey of around 70 miles. It connects sort of LEP areas with a combined population. If you take Sheffield, City Region, Nottingham, Derby and Leeds and the wider region, that's around 6 million people, that's around 3 million jobs, that's around 10% of UK PLC, and the train goes at an average speed of 36 miles an hour. So I think we've got to invest in our infrastructure, and HS2, it's about capacity and it's about connectivity and it's about connecting cities much more than it is about speed, and I think it's essential.